Hi guys, it's Shell, Heart of It All Custom Creations. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button to see future videos. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So today I am going to do a sublimated tumbler that you can glitter and epoxy. I've had a couple people ask me if that was possible, so I'm going to show you. This right here is an A-sub tumbler. I got it from Amazon. I forgot I even had them, but I had wanted to try them. So what I'm going to do is sublimate this. And because I'm going to sublimate it, I cannot sand this down. So I am going to remove that little sticker from the bottom. And I printed out a design that I made. It's like an argyle design. I could have just cut out a template and painted and glittered, but I wanted to show you this is kind of a shortcut. So this is the pattern that I made, and I am obsessed with it. And so I went ahead, printed out on my Sublimation printer, and I'm going to apply this to the tumbler, making sure that I get this as lined up as straight as possible. And then I already have my convection oven preheating to 400 degrees. And I will place this in my silicone sleeve, put it in there for 2.5 minutes, turn the tumbler in another 2.5 minutes for a total of 5 minutes. If you're using a heat press, you'll probably have different settings, and you'll just follow the settings that you normally would. So I'm going to go ahead and tape this up, make sure that it's nice and tight, and then I'm going to put this in the silicone sleeve, place it into my convection oven. Once it's done, this just slides right out of the sleeve because it is hot. And I like to take off my paper when it's still hot. So I just use my weeding pen and, of course, wearing gloves to remove the tape. Why I'm using my fingers here, I don't know, but it is so hot. And look how so pretty that is. So I'm going to let this sit and cool. It doesn't take very long to cool, so I think it was probably maybe about a half an hour before I could move on. But I definitely need it to be cool. So the next thing I'm going to do, you could either go ahead and use some Mod Podger glue to color in those things and use glitter. But I'm going to do a cheat glitter. And but the first thing I'm going to do is put the lines all over the design. I could have put it onto the sublimation also, but I kind of wanted it to have a different effect, so I cut out lines. I want to say that I cut these out at 0.005 or 0.5. Oh, I don't know, but they're super skinny, and I probably could have gone even skinnier. Or you could use nail tape in any color that you want. I chose black. So I'm going to just go ahead and do all the lines going the first way, and then I will go the opposite way to get that crisscross. I'm going to go ahead and cut off all the excess, and I'm being careful when I'm cutting it off so I don't cut too into the design or the tumbler so that I wouldn't have to fix it. And I do the same thing up at the top, but I'm cutting it a little shorter because I will end up sanding that rim. I'm going to seal this using the CC DIY clear coat, and then once that is dry, I am going to add my epoxy. I did 15 milliliters, not milligrams, milliliters of the KS Resin Liquidy Split, and I'm adding Bright from Peachy Olive Glitters into it. And I add quite a bit because I really do want this to sparkle. And like I said, you could paint each diamond, not paint, but, you know, glue, and then glitter if you wanted a more solid glitter. But I wanted this whole thing just to sparkle. So I am going to add that glitter into my epoxy and then place it onto the cup. Now, using the CC DIY to the clear coat to lock in that vinyl does a couple things. It helps that vinyl not lift, but it also, because you cannot sand this tumbler, it also seals that tumbler so that you can add the epoxy and you won't get fish eyes and anything won't repel. So I do go ahead and place the epoxy on there. Look at that shine. That's so gorgeous. I probably could have gotten away with about 10 milliliters of epoxy, but I typically use about 15 to 20, especially on a first coat. So I just spread it on there as even as possible. And then I will use my torch to pop any bubbles. And you could leave the tumbler just like this. I think this is stunning in itself, or any combination colors or whatever. But I wanted to do a bit of a Grinchy tumbler. So I cut out, while that's spinning, I did cut out my decals. And I want to say this font is Grinched. If I can find it again, because I can't remember if I got it from Creative Fabrica, but I think I did. I don't know. But I'll find one and put it in the description box below. And I did a black outline offset, and then I am going to piece together my little Grinch. Because I went with more of like the pink theme, Mr. Grinch here is going to get a pink hat. And if anyone is interested in the template, I will put it in the description box. And then, or I'll put it on my website and then put it in the description box so you can download it, or you could make your own and make them any colors. But I do believe that I have it set to where you could change the colors of the diamonds if you choose so. But it is set for a 9.2 by 8.2 tumbler, but you can always adjust the size. And this green vinyl, it was a sizer, I don't know how to say it, but the paper backing was sticking so bad, and it was it's only this color. And I cut everything out pretty much at once, so I don't know what it is with just this paper. So I'm having to get some of that off of there before I can place Mr. Grinch's face. So we're going to go ahead and place him down on the offset. And I am removing the transfer tape. Had the tumbler been set up and cured enough to place this directly onto the tumbler, I would have done that. But since I got impatient and had to put them together first, And now we are placing his hat, removing the last bit of transfer tape, and then I put that big piece back on that was originally over the offset. And I just think this little set is cute and it's going to look adorable on the tumbler. The Grinch is my spirit animal. So once that is cured, and you can see that glitter is just, it's gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and place the decals on now. And I have to say, usually when I sublimate a tumbler, I do use the Hog sublimation tumblers and from the Stainless Depot, and this A-Sub is just up to par with those. So that's up to you where you want to get your sublimation tumblers. I've really never had any bad ones from Amazon, but I do prefer the Stainless Depot ones. So I'm placing Mr. Grinch down towards the bottom, and then the words, "The Grinch is my spirit animal," above his head. And look how this just pops off of that argyle. And the reason that I did the glitter first is because I wanted the words in Mr. Grinch to not have glitter over them. You can if you want, but I chose not to. Otherwise, I would have just sublimated him right onto the tumbler. But I really wanted him and the words to pop, and it definitely does that with the glitter background. So I'm going to seal the vinyl with the CC DIY clear coat so that that vinyl does not lift. Give it 2 final coats of epoxy, and here we are. And like I said, you could leave the tumbler just as with the argyle, and it's just so gorgeous. But I absolutely love it with the Grinch on it. And I'm going to go ahead and clean up for the last time the rim. And then this tumbler is completely finished. And I literally am obsessed with this. I think it'd be great in different colors, even if you do the standard red and green. But yeah, anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.